So our last session for this period supposed to have been yesterday, basically. Yeah. But I decided to just extend it. So this today is probably going to be the last meeting for this kind of things. There are still going to be meeting for people that are already on the mentorship platform. Yeah. People for digital bootcamp and the rest. There's still going to be, but for this kind of general meeting, this might be like the end for today. And today I'm going to talk about planning. Yes, it's part of the business. So planning as in relating to network marketing. It's not only network marketing, but basically in any business, in anything that you do, you must always have a long-term and a short-term plan. It's planning that will keep you going. Not only in this business, like planning is like saying you are having a mental picture of a future state. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what is going to happen at this certain time. So it's very, very important that you have both short time and long time planning. So as a distributor, you should have a plan. As a manager, plan. As an executive, as a director, like even as a 5 diamond, you must have a plan. Both the short term. Example, a short time planning for a new distributor will be acquiring the 12 customers. That's a short time. A long time plan for a distributor in regarding of getting customers will be having online presence, talking about social media, talking about blogging and the rest. That's going to be like a long-term planning. Why? Because all those things that I mentioned might not be immediate, but they are going to be waiting for you. It's very, very important to have long-term and short-term planning. Very, very, very important. I was saying something yesterday before we stop. Yeah. All that, what I was talking about, is part of planning, because anything that has name, that has value, that you can count, that you can put a number to, that's simply where I can put it. Anything that you can put a number to is achievable. But it's left for you to put a number to it. At least it's something that you can count it, you can measure it. Everything that can be measured, that can be counted, guy, it's achievable. Big time. It's achievable. So you need to know. So in your spreadsheets, for those that have it, and for those that have been hearing me saying spreadsheet every time, and they still don't get it, we go help you. This is like a long-term plan. It's a projection. But because I've already put number to it, it's very easy for me to say, okay, let's take it long sum. Let's take it bit by bit. That's it. It's now left for you. Do you even have one? Do you have one? It's very, very important that you have this kind of plan. So when you say averages, here now, I was talking about this, that, okay, if someone wants to have like 1,800 digital team member, yes, that's where it is. Digital team member, 1,800 digital team member. Someone wants to have that in a year. What does it take? Okay, a year might be 12 months, right? Okay, let's break it down. How is it going to be in a month? So when you say 1,800 divided by 12, you are going to have 150. And I say, okay, 150. How am I going to do 150? You want to also break it down. If you divide that by 30, what is going to give you? It simply means you need to, like, say you want to be getting 5 people sign up on a daily. Ladies and gentlemen, it's possible. It's even much more than possible. I've been in a kind of training that people that sign up in a day, they are even more than 5. So when your mind conceive this, you now need to start think of strategy. Then you now also start thinking of, this is 100%. What is 2% of that? Say worst come to the worst. What comes to the worst, my people come first. What is the worst thing scenario? Is this 2%? Worst case scenario is 2%. And if you do 2% of this guy here in a year, that's 36. 2% of 1,800, right? That is 36. It simply means 36 people in a year. Guess what? 36 people in a year is not bad. However, you can do much more than that. So now assume, say, these 36 people, the worst case scenario, they are doing only 34 PV in a month. That's not registration. I'm just saying they only bought product of 34 PV. So you look for when it's high, when it's low. What will happen? It simply means just like 6, you're having like 1,224 in a month, which is like saying a senior manager kind of point, which is like saying 10% kind of money, right? If you are doing 5%, meaning you are having and retain, can you see retain? In digital, it's a bit more easy to retain people, because when people get to know how to do digital very well and they are making sales via digital, like, there's no stress on anybody. What is going on ahead? I've never say, oh, team guys, what is going on ahead? Oh, you said you want to do 1,000 at the beginning of the month. You have not even do 50. Now, there's no stress on anybody except devil. If you do, you make your money. If you don't do, you be where you are. But in as much you have fixed some things online, digital will always call you when you least expect. When you least that you will make money, that's when you will make sales. So when you have retaining, you retain 90. You can have 1,008, but retainer is another thing. So when you retain 90, which is like 5% of that, and you're like, worst come to the worst, 34, that is 3,000. So, and you that spearheaded the game must go on and above and get out of the roof. You should build yourself in such a way that you will not be doing anything less than 1,000. So when you build yourself to a point that you will not be doing anything less than 1,000 from personal, from customer, everything in a month, and you have a retainer team of just 5%, 90, of 35 average, it simply means year in, year out, you'll be qualified with your 4,000. Year in, year out, you qualify with your 4,000. Even a 5 diamond, what you need is 4,000. Yeah. So we now get to 10%. See, this is my own personal plan. And when the whole thing started unveiling, you will see it. And some of you remember that, it shows also, it's not left for you. Whether you are putting this something similar to this, it might not be exactly, everybody have that strength, right? Yours can be like, okay, 500 in a year to your stuff, divided by months. Do you understand? Those can be. But make sure that you have something that is driving you every time. A vision of something that is driving you. Life has no meaning when nothing is driving you. You will just feel too comfortable. Like, you will be so comfortable that when you drop, it will take you a long time before you realize that you have dropped. Just imagine somebody that is making 300 every month. Now started making 50,000 naira every month. Before you now wake up, things are spoiled. So if it's 10%, if you're able to retain 10% of these people, because some people, recruitment is not their problem, but retention is a problem. 10% of these, say you were able to retain, because I'm just saying, definitely you're not going to be able to retain everybody, no matter what to do, no matter what to say. See, success is not something that you force somebody to do. What I'm doing right now is discipline. Nobody, if I say we are not going to have this meeting, nothing will happen. Yes, but discipline is the soul of an army, right? So it means if you have like 180 retain in a year or after a year, your target for a year is 1,800. Then after a year, you're able to retain. Do you understand? Which is just like 20% of 10% of that. Do you see what that is going to be giving you with an average? Hello, you will always have like out of this average, you always have like 20 if you do your stuff very well. I mean, training, you follow them, you run, you set up the art for them, they know how to do it themselves, right? This is what I'm saying. I have some guys in my team now that they've never joined any of this call, but they are pulling shit. Now they've never joined any of this call that we have been having since last week. But I'm not worried. You know what? They are doing big things. They are everywhere on the internet. So that's it. And that's the kind of things that I want to happen, that you be in the business and there's no stress on anybody. Things are not coming, since things are just coming naturally because you have done your work. And that's the way to be. So imagine this now. At least you understand this table now. You retain 360. Because anyway, let me just keep it like that. You retain 360. That's 12,000. 12,000 means 5 UD. You can see the projection, but see what will happen as a result of result of retainership. So just imagine you are doing Sapphire with ease every month. You are doing Ruby with ease. It's not that everybody is running a task there just to make something happen. At everybody convenience, because you have a system. Because system works, people fails. But you cannot just wake up and say, what are you going to do next month? And I said, I'm going to do 5,000. It doesn't just happen. Nobody does that. The company that gave you director in 6 months, you think they don't know what they are doing? So that's it. So I just decided, okay, let's just stop at 70%. If you are able to retain 70%, even 50% is a good point. It's a good one. If you're able to, because you always have people that no matter how you train them, no matter how you are ready to go all out, they are not ready to go all out by themselves. And you can't help. So you let them go. Some people are meant to fall off the road in the journey of greatness. So there's nothing you can do. Yoruba will say you can take the horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink water from the river. You cannot. So you should have both short time and long time projection in 1 year, in 2 years. What do you want to do? What do you want to do for your business? We have 15 days to go for the increments of the products. What have you done? I remember in one of the meetings, like I showed you some of the things that I've already put in place that this must happen. Do you see all this? If you remember this, maybe last week or this week, that this must happen, this must happen. All this one that you are seeing that already give green, it simply means I've touched them. But see, you must write things down. Even the Holy Book says you should write it down so it can run through it. You don't have anything. Like nothing to motivate, nothing to move you. Life is boring if you don't have a goal. Very, very boring. You must have what you want to do. So if you see all this one that I have green, it simply means I've touched them. And I have all of them. Do you understand that what that means? I've touched them. See all this one that are this, I'm yet to even bug them. Not there. Hamilton not yet, Batagard not yet, Botanical not yet, Feminine not yet, Full Motion not yet, Masculine. You see that? Can see plan A and B. So I tick them on because they show up everywhere. And if you remember what This is part of the plan because it's part of the business. At every point of the business, you will be optimizing strategy. So what are the short-time strategies I'm optimizing now? Ability to make money in 24 hours. You see it in 24 hours. Ability to make, just imagine you make 500, 624 hours. So by 28th, which is Friday, eh? On 29 of that Friday, some of us will have made like 300, 500,000 in 24 hours without lifting a finger. That is how big people make money because they know what it is to put in their financial muscle to play their game anywhere they find it, anywhere, no matter what it is. This business is going to pay you much more than keeping money in bank. Yeah, you don't know. Much more than keeping money in bank. If you have been taking a look at this, if you look at, let's say, some video that I have in the last 2-3 days, maybe this one is about 1.1. Look at what we have today. Because things have changed. It's time to sow. And we are going to sell it. Well, like how many? There's 2 delivery already for tomorrow. As I'm talking to you right now. So why would I buy? That's it. So it's very important in every time that you are doing your business to have long-term and short-term goals. Because those are the things that will be keeping you moving. You need to keep on moving at every point in your business. Here we are. The goal this month is to make this guy 4,000. But we are moving. So, but what if, just imagine you don't have a goal at all. So if it is zero, is zero. You now be shouting, Tinubu. Ah, we have a business that operates with a global economy, irrespective of whatever that is happening in your own country economy. And guess what? Health is something that nobody can substitute it. Health comes with before tech. When you talk about the top industry right now, health is number one. When you lose it, you lose everything. So you are in a business that is not something that people will be trying to compromise. Like say, oh, let's leave it. When it's happen, people will find money. And as you are taking care of people to end the poor awareness, I hope you are taking the products. I just finished garlic. I'm about to start taking carotenoids. I want to always looking younger than my age. By November, I'll be 41. In case you don't know. Yeah. It's part of long-term and short-term planning. I don't want to be at 50. I'm not or for 60. They will not say, Grandpa, who is Grandpa? That's the time that I will start going and enjoy myself in Bahamas. No life will be taking us everywhere. Diamonds. Just imagine you are going on diamond trips, but we have used yourself anyhow. You don't even use the product that you are preaching. You better close your eye and start taking some of your product. Go on detox once in every 3 months. Take garlic or better guard. Buy Formula 4 Plus. Buy what do you call it? Pro Vitality for yourself. Sometimes I buy Phyto Defense and take it. I don't care. To the glory of God. The last time I found myself in any hospital, I can't remember. In any hospital. It's God. Oh. It's not by saying no life. Oh. But you also need to participate in your own rescue. It was my primary 4. And my primary 4 was 1992. And it's not even that I sick. I fell from a tree. I think I've said it before. You better be taking your products. Your product is not just only meant for a customer. Only you think it's only your customer that will be fresh. There's a customer that will come and say, I started taking your products. I look fresh. Even look at you. Eh? I just came in not too long ago to a place that I went to deliver aloe vera. I drove there myself. Your product is not only meant for customer. You guys forget use the product, share the opportunity. You cannot be sharing the product, share the product and share the opportunity without using the product. It will show. And if it shows, it's shame on you. You messed up like free show. Be using your products. January this year, like I was using like 6 products at the same time. Because I've seen customers that are in their 70s that they said they have been using New Life product for the past 30 years. And all their mates that they cannot stand, some of them cannot stand well again. But look at them, they are younger, they are agile. Those are the testimony of people that I'm looking at. So that I don't want to be 70 and become a liberty to my children. I want to be 70 and just feel as if I just start life. Do you understand? We pray for long life. Yes, everything. But you need to take care of yourself. You first. The greatest investment you can do for yourself is to take care of yourself. Just imagine. Phyto defense. 25 fruits, herbs, and vegetables. 25. Do you know what that means? If they put 25 fruits on your table now, you cannot take you up to 5 that you get tired. They now package all those things in the products. So beyond getting customer, recruiting, aiming for better day, it's very, very important to take care of yourself. If I wear trousers now and I say I'm in SS3, nobody will argue. And I finished secondary school since 2000. My set was the set that first take NECO. Yeah, it's my set that first take NECO. The first ever NECO was my set. 2000. Yep. I even married late. Yeah, very late. Very late. So it might not be late by standard of some people, but by my own standard, I married very late. I married at 35. But even as at that time, if I told you that I'm 27, you still don't know. Take care of yourself. Oh. If I didn't tell you that I'm 40 already, you don't know. Take care of yourself. Oh. Use your product. Even if it is as low as magnesium, that product, magnesium, is a very powerful product. Oh. It's Ajidewe. Oh. Magnesium and Kama, they are not mates. I hope you know. Did you guys even read the function of these products? And guess what? Magnesium is one of the cheapest products. Company price 5,510. As at now, if you grab your copy, look at it. Because you need to see, you need to start thinking of, in fact, it will come to a time that what only you, what you are using and your immediate family alone is already more than 100 points. So what are we talking about? In a month? Because most of our products are 30 days back. Look at it. Energy production. Like, you will never get tired. That's the meaning. Muscle function. Normal psychology function. This same magnesium, essential mineral because maintenance of good health, because it's vital role. Is this magnesium as small as it is? Make sure you are using our product. So the product is not only meant to be selling for customer. Use it, feel it. Buy aloe vera. You are stressed. Aloe vera is a stress management. Buy aloe vera. Drink it. Don't say until you travel to Abu Dhabi, they are going to give you your room. Take it and smile. Take it. Another thing that I do that you might put as part of your stuff is, even when I was senior manager, at the beginning of every month, I used to do something then. Now I want to do 4,000. So as I'm started, like now, this guy is already at 114. Let's just say 14. At the beginning of every month, I will do like this. I will say target. You need to start. See, there's power in putting things down. I will say target. I will now write 4,000 there. I will now say actual. This have helped me so much. So as PV increase every day, you qualify PV. Keep PV. 1413. I will put it like this. 1413. I will not be doing like this. I'll put it ready like this. So anytime, sorry, equals to this guy minus this guy. So anytime anytime more say I'll be updating this. As I'm updating this, it's going to be changing. So I know before you know it, I'll just say, hey, you have done 4,000. That's it. That's it. But if you don't have anything, how will you do it? Try, start doing it. Start doing it. Your own might not be 4,000. Maybe your regular and the entire team, as at this time, is usually stop at 1,000 for some months. Try 1,500. When you achieve it, do 2,000. When you achieve it, do 2,500. When you achieve it, do 3,000. When you achieve it, do 3,500. When you achieve it, do 4K. You know what? You learn on your way to the top by yourself. Anytime you fall short, you always remember, what did I do that time that makes it happen? You now remember, oh, I did this, I did that, this is. You go back to the formula. It's a drawing board. You go back to that same formula. You implement it again. If it is not meeting it, maybe it's going to be remain 200, 100 or 200, and 200 and 100 is very easy to do. Yes. There's no way that I will do 3,000 that will not close it. No, now. Why? I will make sales every day. I've not recorded today's sales yet, but I've made sales today. Yeah. I've made sales today because I will make sales every day. It simply means because as I'm buying, I'm selling, the money is coming back, I'm putting it, I remove my gain. Do you understand? You will do it. So if I have 300 left now, the only thing that will come to my mind is, oh, I need 2 cases of salmon. And that's it. That's 300. Straight up. Straight up. No, 300 will never come to my face, to my mind. Like, oh, I need 1 case of 300, 272. And I'll do 130 or something. No. It's 2 salmon that will come to my mind straight. 150, 1 case, 2 cases of salmon. And that's it. So, guys, go and write things down. What do you want to achieve in the first 3 months? What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months? You can see what I want to achieve in the next 1 year. You can't just, so it will be a foolish thing to say, I want to do 1,800 this month. You are deceiving yourself. Oh, now you can see the way everything breaks down. You also see when worst come to the worst. This is a 1 year projection. And see the dates that I wrote it down. And very soon, you will see me on the last video again. I'll refer you back. Say, remember, so some of you that are watching that video, I said this, I then said this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here now. I'm like, there's power in writing things down. There's some certain things that I do early in my life. I think not really early. Since my year 1 in school, every year, I always have 17 that I want to achieve. January, I'll write it down. Yeah. It used to be academic when I was in school. I get out, became an entrepreneur. It used to be, okay, this and this. I want to move to this level every year. And at the end of the year, I also check it 3 months. There's some that I say I want to achieve this year. I've ticked 4 things this year already. Remain 3. But ask yourself, what if I did not write anything? So at the end of December, when people are thinking, what did I even achieve this year? It never crossed my mind because it's a going concern. I've ticked it. Sometimes it will remain only 1. That one that remained, I will add it. It's going to be the first list for the next year. I've been doing that since my year 1 in university. There's power in envisaging the future, envisioning the future, mental state. It's very, very important. Guys, get to work. This is going to be the end of this certain section. If you notice the way I put my video on YouTube now, now I'm now trying to expand to not just New Life alone as a network marketing, any network marketers. That does not mean that I'm joining network marketer. So I'm now trying to, when I started creating video in such a way that it's going to be strictly for New Life member. But the kind of video that I want to be creating right now, the kind of the lecture I want to be creating like that, irrespective of any network marketing, let everybody that are looking, may them see it as successful in their field. And that's as a result of, there's some little restriction here and there. There's some videos that I'll be doing that you might not even see on YouTube, but people in the course meeting will also be having that. Maybe today or tomorrow, I'm going to post what I call mentorship. I've been having so much things in. Do you have mentorship? This I say I don't mentor. I don't mentor. Go to YouTube, go and watch. I don't mentor. But it's getting too much. I say I don't mentor, but I'm doing that indirectly. Sometimes I get tired. It's like a full-time job when you have 5 people asking the same question on the WhatsApp. So for that, I'm going to put together a mentorship group. Yes, it's not going to be free because I don't just want people to be there. People should be serious. At the end of 3 months, at the end of 6 months, I will have seen what has happened to your life. It's not just like I'm inside a group. If you are in my group, either the digital bootcamp, either the 5%, and you are 4%, and you are not doing it, it's of no meaning. So there's going to be discipline attached to it, and it's going to be subscription. It's not compulsory, really, but I'm just making it as first announcement here. Yes, first announcement here, and for everybody that are going to watch this. Over 1,000 video free. I think that's enough for anybody to succeed in this business. So guys, this is where we'll draw the curtain for this, and as spirit-led, everybody will know. We're still going to be having maybe once in a while where everybody, irrespective of any team, come together. Yes. When can I do light or that? Abada, well done. You joined us today. So Abada is from Benin Republic. Yes. Is one of the people that have subscribed to this. Yes. So what I'm saying is still going to continue with you, basically. If I to still going to be there. Yes. There's a couple of people already here. Guess what? These people are not in my team, so just get it. So I don't do things because of my team. I do things for everybody. Not just because of my team. I do things for everybody. So things that we have learned, valuable things that we have learned, long time, short time, practical example of what I've tried, what I've implemented for myself is what I'm teaching you. It's not like something that I read in one book. As you can see, I'm giving you receipts. Go and start putting things, write things down as they come to your mind. Write it down, follow through, and you will be shocked. You'll be shocked of what's going to happen to your business, even in your personal life. Guys, thank you, all of you, for joining up, for showing up this evening. It's going to be the last for this kind of meeting for now. Yeah, video is going to be drawn, but might not be like a public. Some of you have some of my video, but if you go to my YouTube, you will not see it except I send you links. So stuff like that. So you are still going to be having things like that. So I think I've unmuted everybody. So we're rounding up in 2 minutes. So guys, you'll be seeing updates in the group, on social media, on YouTube. You see updates on all that. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye bye. Williams, I will send the Bible tablets to you later. Thank you. Save Johnny Juliet, Williams. Good night. I will send the detail for the Bible tablet person to you later.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. Bye. Implement. Don't just listen. Write things down. In fact, if I were you, what I would do immediately we are done with this is I will just go take my pen. What I want to achieve in the next 1 year. 1 year is here. In case you don't know, 1 year is already in your backyard. 365 days already in your backyard. When did you start 2023? Second quarter already. In less than 5 months, this year has fly away. Write things down. Follow through. Good night.